guys, good to see you again. So today I wanted to talk about spray tanning. This is the time of year over the last month or 6 weeks, March, April, May, and even into June, July, and August. It's a big spray tanning season for us. So I figure a lot of people may be wanting to know a little bit of kind of your basics. There are all kinds of videos that I have seen on YouTube. I know Norvell Sunless, or I think it's Norvell Tanning is their username or whatever, has a video on how they spray tan. I know Brandon Cardinal is his name, is one of their technicians and trainers, and I have had one of his seminars, and they are awesome. This guy knows his stuff in and out, and he's got a very awesome way of spray tanning. So just kind of want to go into some of spray tanning, some of the products and stuff that I use. I use a lot of the basics, and just kind of how that process works. So first part of the video is going to be on actual spray tanning itself, and then how that works, and then we're going to talk about a little bit about products as well. There's a little disclaimer, there are probably 100 different kinds of spray tanning companies and brands and all kinds of stuff. So this is just with the products and the spray stuff that we carry is Norvell. That's who we carry. I've tried a little bit of everything. I've tried VersaSpa, I've tried Mystic, I've tried Pura. I've tried a couple of different brands of spray, and Norvell is hands down my favorite. So, and it just happens to be really convenient that that's what my salon likes to carry. So, and like I said, we're in Murfreesboro, which is not very far from where Norvell products are made in Alexandria. So we have a pretty great connection with them, and we've been with them for a really long time now. So anyway, that's where we're going to go. So first thing and most important thing is what is a spray tan? Spray tans are... Sorry, that's my dog. It's excited. I have the front door open. Spray tans are the application of a topical color solution. Hangs around for about a week, give or take, usually about 5 to 7 days. It can come off a little bit faster if you shower more often, like if you work out every day, or if you sweat a lot or something like that, but it's about 5 to 7 days. The drier that you stay, the if you don't take a lot of showers and stuff, the longer it will last. Oh, baby. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what a spray tan is. It's really good for several uses. For people like myself, like this is, I have a spray tan right now, and it is about 5 days. 5 days old now. It's starting to come off. As you can tell, I'm not super dark or anything, but I did one of our Norvell spray booths, and I literally just did like a level 1. It's the lightest application. I have a little bit of a light base tan, but based upon my skin typing, I don't get very, very tan. It takes me a very long time to get there. I'd have to tan every day, and let's be plain and simple, whether I wanted to or not, I just don't have the time. So spray tanning is something I do personally to give myself a little bit of an extra boost, to look more tan a little bit quicker. And I like to do things in moderation. I like to do some UV tanning and keep a natural base tan for multiple reasons, one of which is, obviously my vitamin D and my health, but also just because everybody looks a little bit better with a little bit of natural color, in my personal opinion. And I also like spray tanning because I feel like it makes my skin look better. I feel healthier. I look healthier. I know that that's definitely something that not everybody feels the same way about, but that's just me. That's me personally, my personal opinion. And I do like that it evens out my skin tone a little bit as well. So I don't have to wear as much makeup and all that good stuff. So That's one of the uses. Another use is for an event. So let's say you're going to go to an award show or a banquet or prom or formal or, whatever. Maybe just a really fun girls' bachelorette weekend in Vegas, or maybe you're just wanting you're going to go on a really nice date night this weekend or something like that. It's just nice to look, especially if you're wearing like a lighter colored outfit or a dress, it just kind of helps so that you don't blend in your dress in the photos. I spray a lot of girls who, for one reason or another are getting spray tanned for like an event and their dress is like gold or it's coral or some color that they would literally just kind of like, it would wash their skin tone out. So it just helps them to look more natural and to look kind of healthier in their photos and stuff. So that's another reason too. And then the third reason is honestly, it may just be where you like to be tan, but health reasons prohibit you from being able to have a base tan. So that's literally your only way of really building color. And honestly, sometimes, I have clients that purchase memberships with us to spray regularly all year long just because it's just their way of feeling better. Sometimes, and it's the same thing as somebody that hops into regular tanning bed. Sometimes it's just me time. Don't bother me. This is for me. This is the one thing I do for myself regularly, etc. So lots of reasons to spray tan. So the way that spray tan works. Okay, so spray tan is made of DHA. DHA is dihydroxyacetone. So if you ever look on the bottom, the back of like a tanning lotion bottle as well, I know that there's a lot of DHA in tanning lotions, really dark bronzing lotions. If you look for dihydroxyacetone, that's a component of spray tan. So just a little tidbit of fun information for you. So it's native DHA. DHA is a sugar. And it reacts when applied to the skin. It reacts with the amino acids on the surface of the skin to develop color, kind of like how a photo develops in the negative. It develops like when you develop a photo, it becomes like a Polaroid. You know how they develop like that? It's kind of the same type of concept with spray tanning. So it develops over time with those amino acids to build bronzing color. So your spray tan, usually with something like a Mystic spray tan, they are synthetic. So I feel like I know I'm in the industry, but I feel like I can always tell when somebody has a Mystic spray tan because it's very hard, I feel like, to replicate a very natural looking bronzing color with a synthetic type of material. So I have found that Norvell or even VersaSpa, some of those natural based components, all natural components in their products. Like I know that VersaSpa has like beet extracts, which is kind of got like a pinkish texture, walnut seed oils, things like that, which are brown. It gives you a little bit more natural color. It's a little bit easier to replicate, and it's also based upon your natural skin tone, so it develops working with your natural body's chemistry. Norvell is the exact same way. One thing that I do like about Norvell is that all of their solutions, as well as all of their products, are all 100% vegan, gluten-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free. Sorry, I'm reading the back of the bottle to make sure I got it all right. So they're really super natural products. They're good for sensitive skin. They're good for somebody of lighter skin tones, darker skin tones. It really doesn't matter. Dry skin, moisturized, oily skin, it doesn't really matter. So, and I have very oily skin and I'm obsessed. So, that's that. I have used Sunless Pro products as well. I did love those products. I've used some of the Caltan, the California Tan products. Like I said, once again, Norvell wins all the way around. So, alright. So, spray tan. So when you have a spray tan applied to you by a technician or in a booth, there are clear solutions. I know VersaSpa offers a clear solution. That is literally them just applying straight spray tan, no added tint or color to it. we offer, I think Norvell makes a clear one, but we all offer with our booths and with our handheld custom airbrushes by a technician, we offer tinted solutions. Those give us the ability to see exactly where your spray is going, make sure everything's lining up and it looks flawless, but it also allows for instant gratification. Let's just be real. Do we really want to wait for 12 hours to see your spray tan develop? Probably not. Let's go ahead and see it now. So that is really just kind of something really fun too. It lets us see what the level of color is. It gives you a really good opportunity in the moment to see how dark you are, how dark, about how dark that's going to end up turning out to be, etc. So it does take time. Usually you're going to want to wait a minimum of 8 to 12 hours. The best result is honestly waiting a full 24 hours, but I know that can be really difficult to do. So, but if you can wait for a full, 24, that's great. If you can only wait a minimum of 8 to 12, that's fine. The first time you shower, no matter when that is, the first time you shower, you're just going to rinse. Just a warm water rinse is enough. And then you're going to see all of that tinted. If you did get sprayed with a tinted solution, you're going to see the tint go down the drain. Don't freak out. That is totally normal. It's literally just the tinted part of the spray tan coming off. So you can see that, that what was sprayed on is clear. Underneath that tint or by itself, you're going to see that really fully come out. And it always tends to look a little bit better once you've had a shower. So always be patient and wait until after your shower to make any kind of judgment calls, because it usually looks pretty fantastic. Once you've had a spray. So once you rinse off, just literally a warm water rinse, no shampoos, no body washes or anything. Once you hop out, you're going to want to pat dry. So you're literally just going to take your towel and just pat dry everywhere, so that you're not rubbing at your skin. You're actually going to want to do that all week long. So it will help to prolong the spray and the integrity of your spray while you have it. And then moisturize. So whatever you have to moisturize with, the things that you, as a general rule, want to stay away from with a spray tan or any heavy DHA bronzers like that are going to be anything with heavy amounts of acetyl alcohol, mineral oil, aloe, or hemp. Even though aloe and hemp can be good moisturizers. I know that like Swedish Beauty makes some pretty good like aloe moisturizers and stuff like that. You still want to stay away from those while you have a fresh spray tan, just because they don't really tend to work well with them. And then mineral oil and acetyl alcohols, those dry the skin out, which makes it harder for your skin to A, naturally tan, but B, to hold topical color as well, which means it sits on the skin. That means that no Victoria's Secret or Bath & Body Works products as a general rule. I am a Bombshell user, tried and true. I love it, but I stick to the sprays and the hand lotion. I don't use it on my body. All it does is dry you right back out so that you go through more of it. There is a place and a time for that. It is okay. It's built for fragrance. It is not built for long-term skin health. It's just not. So that's why it's cheaper. It is what it is, people. So I've accepted it. I was upset about it. I moved on. So that's the number one thing. Baby oil, not the way to go. Literally all that's doing is just coating the skin. It's not moisturizing in any way. DHA does dry the skin out. So if your skin is already dry, and then you add DHA on top of that, you are just going to dry it out. The alligator crackly effect comes from not being moisturized. So from the moment you get out of the shower the first time and every day, whether you shower or not after that for about a week, you need to be moisturizing like a fiend, okay? Any type of tan extender is what they're for. Usually the sunless brands are the best for that, obviously. They're designed for that, but it's, make your choice. I've got people that use Jergens and love it. Everybody's different, but if you want the best value and you want your spray to look the best and to fade off evenly, which is something you don't usually think about when you get your spray tan, then you want to use the products that go along with it. Usually they're worth the money. Okay, so that's how spray tan works. Usually I'm taking Brandon Cardinal, his way of saying this. He did this in one of our company trainings. You get 4 days of sexy, and then it starts to fade. So as it fades off in about 5 to 7 days, if you really start seeing it fade off, whenever that may be, some people it may last a little longer if you don't shower that often, you are going to want to take an exfoliator, okay? And exfoliate off. So this is where products come into play. So now we're going to talk about products. All right, how to prep for a spray tan. Exfoliator. I do not mean taking your loofah and rubbing it yourself. I don't mean hopping in the shower and taking your body wash with some grit in it and rubbing that all over yourself. That will only, it'll help, but it's only going to do so much. I'm going to show you. Okay, this, and you can tell I've used a lot of it. This is the Norvell version, okay, just as an example. What this is you can read it. It says it's a sulfate-free mild body polish, okay. This is designed for optimal sunless tanning results. You can use it any of these products you can use all the time, but this is what they're designed for, is to prime your skin for your spray tan. So you are going to want, here's a little tip. I actually learned this from one of my trainers at one of the other companies I've worked for. When you exfoliate, you want to be totally dry, because once you're wet, the water is a barrier. It's the stickiest substance on earth. So it keeps your products from being as fully functional as they can possibly be. So you want to turn your shower on. I usually let mine run for a minute or two before I get in, just to let it warm up and all that good stuff. So while that's warming up and all that, I go ahead and get my body polish out. I take a little bit of it. Okay. Just like a little bit, like, I mean, obviously I use more than that, but I'm just going to take it and rub it in circular motions all the way around my body. Yes, it feels gross and weird, but it smells really good. It's almost got like this menthol type smell, but it's not that strong. It doesn't give like a cooling effect. It just smells so good. But anyway, so you're just going to rub in circular motions, okay? You want to do this to prep for a spray tan 24 to 48 hours before your spray. So if you're going to get sprayed on a Thursday, you'll want to do this on Tuesday night or Wednesday. Spray tans usually look their best their second full day. So if you're going to an event over the weekend, let's say it's Saturday, you want to get sprayed on Thursday. So that's how you do that. So you're just going to let that sit. Once you're covered, you're going to let it sit for about 60 seconds. Let it really dissolve the dead and dull skin cells. Or if you're exfoliating to get your spray tan off, you're going to, obviously at the end of your week, you're going to do the same thing. It just gets the excess spray off. It helps that process move a little faster. And then you're just going to hop in the shower and rinse all of that off and then shower as normal. Okay? So that's how you prep and that's how you exfoliate your spray off. First product down. Okay. They do offer, just as a little side note, if you spray somewhere that does carry Norvell, I know that I really like this because when I have like a lot of sororities that come and spray with us, it's nice to have the small bottles of just the little products that they need, or if like you're going to go on vacation and you can only carry like certain size bottles in your carry-ons and stuff. These are all 2.5 ounce, so they're small enough to take with you on a vacation, but they all make a 2.5 ounce size of a lot of their products. This is the normal size. This is 5 ounces. This is 2.5. So it's really good. I usually get, and I'm kind of a big girl, I usually get about 3 full body applications of each one of these products. I usually get about 3 full spray tans. So I really like that. I feel like your money goes pretty far, and I think these retail for like somewhere in the $4 to $5 range, just depending upon where your market is, so it's not bad. Okay, and then, my favorite product ever. Okay, so this is their body wash. Okay, you use this while you have a spray tan, or like I said, if you're even going to use this as like a regular UV tanner, and maybe you struggle with dryness, or maybe you just use a lot of bronzer in your tanning lotions, whatever. They call it their pH cleanser. I'm going to hold it up to you so you can kind of see it. I'm still kind of getting used to how my camera does things. But anyway, So this is a pH balancing shower cleanser. This is your body wash, okay? You can use this everywhere. I personally I struggle with breakouts and stuff. I don't know if you can see any of that, but I struggle with breakouts, so I don't put anything like this on my face, but it is all, like I said, all natural, so if you're not really, bad with that stuff, then it'll be good for you as well. But it's sulfate free. Here's the thing for me with sulfate free products, usually with me that means that they don't lather. I don't like sulfate free shampoos, but this is so thick and so moisturizing without being goopy or thick or anything like that. It's got the most perfect formula. I just love it. I always tell my clients, like, once you've used it, it comes with a disclaimer because you just can't use anything else. Nothing will ever reach the potential of what this will do for you. So it's a pH balancing cleanser. What that means is it is going to balance the pH levels on the surface of your skin. So just like when we learned in science and in school, you have the acidic scale of pH. So it's, too basic or too acidic, and then your pH number is like 0 and whatever. I just remember that's very vague. But so this is balancing the pH levels. What that means, especially when you have a spray tan that's natural like this, the color that you get is based upon your natural skin's tone, color, etc. So the pH balance can really distort your color. This is designed to help on a day-to-day basis bring that back into the center so your skin looks as naturally and bronze as possible without distorting to be some weird color. I hate to use the word orange because I try not to say that word in relationship to sunless because I know people are already always scared anyways, but this is going to keep you from looking unnatural no matter what kind of spray you get. So if you ever get a bad spray somewhere or whatever, Norvell products will usually help to neutralize some of that. So that's the pH cleanser. Then this is one of a handful of different types of moisturizers, extenders that they have. This is the one that it's called Prolong, okay? This is going to extend your color results on a day-to-day basis. This is your moisturizer you can use it every day once again, but for right after your spray. It does have a little bit of gradual spray tan solution in it. Norvell offers like a handful of different colors in their spray solutions, and one of them is called Venetian, which is what I usually get. It has a violet base. It looks a lot more natural on about 99% of skin types, and that they have a color extender that is this, but with the Venetian solution in it. This is, I think, just the regular dark solution that they offer, which has a green base. It is a good gradual self-tanner as well. If you like something super gradual that isn't going to stain or streak or make you look crazy, but will help to hydrate. This will extend about I think you have to use all the products, but I find that if I use the 3 that I use the most, these 3 that I've talked about, I usually get about an extra 2 to 3 days out of my spray tan, which means money spent now goes a lot farther, which is always a win in my book. And then this is Venetian. I'm obsessed. This is the Sunless Mist. Okay, so it's literally like a spray can, and you spray this. You can spray it anywhere you want to. This also comes in a small version, but I just sucked it up and just buy the big 7-ounce bottles of it, and it lasts forever. I spray this over my makeup every day. Some people like to spray it on at night after they moisturize and let it sit overnight, but it just adds a little bit of extra color. It has a little bit of a learning curve. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out how far away to hold it when I want to spray it or whatever. But I always say start farther out. I'm trying to figure out. Start farther out and then move your way in. It's usually the easiest way to do it. So, but it lasts forever, and I freaking love this stuff. So, great way to do little touch-ups and maintenance to your color on a day-to-day basis so you don't have to pay to get sprays done all the time, because I know they can kind of run expensive if you don't want to do them all the time or if you're on a budget. So that is the line of products I use. Now, they have also come out with a line of products called Dancing with the Stars. It's licensed through ABC. I have a little piece of tape on mine. Sorry. And this is, Okay, so Dancing with the Stars. This is what all their products look like. There are 4 different ones. I bought the shimmer because I love it so much. I was trying it out on myself and some clients, and we just basically fell in love with it, and it is fantastic. It's obviously built. There's a like a one of these in that line. There is a mousse in that line, which is really awesome. A moisturizer with a lot of color to it, but it literally blends all 4 of their best moisturizers and products, like their top selling products, all into one, and it is the bee's knees. But this is a shimmer. It's literally, it looks crazy in the bottle. Like you look like you would like walk out of here like Tinkerbell exploded all over your face. But it is not like that at all. Like if I spray this, I don't even know if you can like see it. Maybe a little bit. You can see there's just a little bit of shimmer there. It's layerable, so you can kind of keep going if you want to continue with layering. But this is really good. You can use this on your hair. I use it over fresh spray tans all the time, and it is so beautiful. And it really adds just a nice shimmery effect to your skin. It's great for date night. It's great for legs. It's great for pool days. Hi. So that's, and it's really inexpensive as well. I think it's like $15. So it lasts forever. I've literally had this for like months. So that is kind of some basics. I do have a little tip for you if you do decide to go with their mousse, which is pretty awesome as well. I don't have any right now. I finished up mine a few weeks ago and I haven't bought any more. The Venetian mousse is awesome. When you apply a mousse, if you mix it with a moisturizer, it helps the mousse to go on more evenly, and it also helps to dilute the color. So the first times that you're using it, if you're not wanting super dark color, if you're not sure how dark it's going to turn out on you and you're nervous, mix it with some of that moisturizer and help. They have a 24-hour moisturizer in the Norvell line. It's really tall and it comes in a pump. It smells almost like kind of coconutty. It is freaking awesome. It's one of my favorite non-tinted moisturizers, and that's pretty great as well. So I usually mix it with that because it doesn't have any color to it. It makes me a little nervous to mix something like a mousse with a color product. But Norvell is where it's at. I'm just telling you. I see all these videos about $1 Million Tan and all of these different brands of like self-tanner, and those are great. I mean, like I said, there's a market for everybody, but I feel like Norvell is really underutilized. So definitely make sure to hit up your local salons or whatever and see if they offer that, because I have been more than impressed. And as somebody in this industry, it's hard to impress me. So that's where to go. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Please subscribe. I'd love to have you around for more of my videos. And if you have any suggestions for future topics, please make sure to let me know. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.